ended that last video saying in the next time again, didn't I? No! Well, hey everybody, this is Rune here, and welcome back to another episode of Link's Awakening, the remaster. I just realized that I said in the next time again to end that video. Like, I accidentally ended my Halloween story reading video saying that. And it's just become kind of an inside joke for one of my viewers. Well, I don't really know if it's a boy or girl, but they repeat it all the time. And it is pretty funny. It is pretty funny. Okay, Iron taking so much damage, like I'm gonna die. Oh, what? Are you guys done shooting at me now? Huh? Huh? You done shooting at me now? Pit. Can I get some hearts, please? Rubies are not hearts. Oh, yay, more enemies. Dive under where torchlight beams do cross. So, where two torchlight beams cross, dive under there. Okay. Got it. Oh, there's a nightmare door right there. Can't believe we're already all the way up here. Okay, so maybe the torchlight beams are in a room we were already in. It might be. Take a look at the map again. Okay, let's see. Well, that's the nightmare room. Looks like there was a staircase in this room that we... Oh, no, well, there's a staircase right here. That's obviously just going to take me to there. Okay, let me just go ahead, walk back over there, and see what we see. Seriously? Fish, by trying to attack me, you committed suicide. I hope you're happy with yourself. I'm still wondering what that test message said. I'm not gonna know now. Oh, all I had to do is push that. Oh. I didn't mean to dive down here. Well, hey, I found a secret. Up, 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 up. But I can't do anything in this room. Yeah, I see what the walkthrough means now. Like, by the dungeon not being so linear, it mentioned that we may be revisiting certain rooms over and over again. It's probably gonna take me at least 3 videos, maybe, to get to the end of this dungeon. I guess this might be where, like, dive where the torchlight beams cross. I'm guessing maybe that's what that meant. Okay, stay away from me, enemy. Okay, so now we're in this room. I'm not sure how to open that door. Maybe to push a specific one of these thingies. Or maybe I just have to defeat all enemies. Yeah, there we go. Here we go, finally, the dungeon map. Oh, I can just minus to look at it. I don't need to go to the pause screen. Okay, let's see. Okay, well, I'm guessing there might be a mini boss fight when we go back in this room. Because there wasn't one when I went in at first, and I think that's obviously one of the mini boss rooms. And then we can check out this room. And then assuming we can get the item at some point, there's this puzzle, and maybe this puzzle, and then there was this puzzle. Oh, I have puzzles we have to return to. Hello, mini boss, are you gonna appear? I guess not. Oh, I can just hop right over here. Out of all the things that was nice to know, that is very nice to know. Oh, maybe I have to defeat him in order, because I hadn't defeated this guy yet. Oh. Because I hadn't defeated him in this room, he wasn't going to be in the third room yet. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, you found me! You're a real pesky kid, you know that? Maybe. Maybe I do. Okay, maybe I'm just supposed to hit him when he does that, rather than trying to hit him with my rather than trying to deflect with my shield first. Cause that's what I was thinking I needed to do, like deflect with my shield and then hit him. But yeah, I guess when you just do it like that, like ignore the shield, then it does get a lot easier. I can't beat you. I'm out of here again. I think again you're a sore loser. Okay, now I go up here. Now he should appear, yeah. That's what it was. Oh, you found me, you're a pesky kid. I mean, I still like this guy. He's a pretty cool boss. Especially, like, I wasn't really expecting, like, a Stalfos-themed boss for, like, a dungeon, like, that's water-themed and called Catfish's Maw. I was also kind of thinking, like I said, there was multiple mini-bosses. I was also kind of expecting it to be, like, multiple different ones rather than the same guy for different rooms. Okay, so I guess I have to fight this guy one more time. Oh, and I probably go back to that one room that I thought was associated with the puzzle. I bet that's just, like, literally a mini-boss room for him. Okay, that makes more sense now. This whole dungeon's making more sense now, and I guess I'm gonna have to cut into one of these rooms for a second. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna make my way back down over there. Was it this way? I can't remember. No, I think it was this way. Of course, a lot of these dungeon rooms will be so much easier to get through when we just have the item for the dungeon. But yeah, I see what they mean by it not being as linear. And honestly, I kind of appreciate it. It's more of an added challenge, and it makes you have to think about where you're going a little more. It's like the whole time, turns out this was one of the mini boss rooms and we just couldn't do it yet. Cause I was thinking I had to like match up, like, I'd say that's probably my one complaint, is it really does feel like you're supposed to match up like a pattern with this room and the one next to it. And it turns out the answer was a lot more simple and this room didn't have anything to do with that room. Goodbye! You had the item on you the whole time. You got the hook shot. Its chain stretches long when you use it. Cool. Now I have that. I think there also might have been some other stuff outside the dungeon that we saw that we could have used the hook shot for, but we didn't have it. Like when I tried to make that jump so many times to get to Animal Village, I'm thinking that's probably just a shortcut. You can use the hook shot if you have it to get over there, so you don't have to go into the underwater area. Which I want to go down there again anyway, because there's a piece of heart I can get now that I have the flippers. Okay, so let's try this thing out. Neato! You got 100 rubies. You're happy! Okay, so where else can we go? There is that room over there. I'm gonna go check that out. Which way was it again? Okay. Here we go. Now I got another key. Yes, this dungeon's gonna be so much more simple now that we actually have the item. I do appreciate the difficulty though. Honestly, it would be kind of cool if like, okay, I know they're making Breath of the Wild 2. And I know I should definitely play the first one before I play the second one. But it would be so cool if they had like a dungeon or even just a Divine Beast, like if they choose to go with the Divine Beast again, because like I know they do that for that game. Because Pyra's told me a bit about it. If they choose to go with the Divine Beast again, then if they went like with something that's more like a bigger, maybe has an item in it, they could kind of just add traditional elements to them, you know? I've heard that people complain a lot about the fact that there's not traditional dungeons in Breath of the Wild, which I don't really mind either way. I'm just excited to play a new game. What's down here? Okay, it's just the room I was just in. I'm just excited to play a new game, but... Hello. Crab? Angry crab. But yeah, like I feel like if they wanted to keep like some of the more unique to Breath of the Wild elements, they could also just add some, you know, traditional elements and kind of make it a mix of the two. I feel like people would be happy with that. Because, like, I also support Nintendo being able to do what they want with their games. Like, recently, they've been trying to do some new things, and people complain just so much about it, to the point where the game developers, like, just don't feel good about their projects. I mean, I heard that the morale over at, let's see, it was Game Freak, I think. The Pokemon Company Game Freak or whatever, Yeah, I heard that the morale was like at an all-time low when they were making the new Pokemon games because they just keep hearing about all of these complaints that people had. And it just makes me feel bad for them because, like, when you're making a game, you just want people to like your game and you need people to buy it. You have bills to pay, you know, family to take care of. And it is nice to know that people enjoy your work. And it's really hard making a game. It is not some easy thing to make a game, especially not on the scale of like one of the Pokemon games, especially not the scale that the new one is. I'm still excited to play it, but it just makes me feel bad. I don't think people should be hating on stuff as hard as they've been doing before it even comes out. Yeah, I just wanted to give my little opinion on that. Honestly, I think it is pretty foolish to just go and hate on something when it's not even out yet. I mean, maybe you don't like the sound of it, but you could still give it a chance before you choose to say these horrible things about it. Because these people, they don't deserve to hear these things about their work when it's not even out yet. I mean, you guys haven't seen it yet, so how do you know it's bad? There was so much hate for Sword and Shield before it came out. And it's like, yeah, it's stupid. Like, okay, I get it. They chose to do some things differently, and you guys don't particularly enjoy the choices they chose to make. Okay, and you don't have to like them. But you also don't have to, like, uber hate either. Not necessarily that it's my fans watching. I don't know why I'm saying you guys. Just in general, you know, society. Okay, let me just see where to go real quick. Thinking go back this way. And then we can go up and get these chests over here that I missed. But yeah, my point was, people hated on them so much. But then when the games come out, there were still some people who didn't think the game was that great. But there was a lot of people who loved the game. And they were surprised that it ended up being so good after all the hate it got. And then Pyra and I are just sitting there like, well, I wonder where you could have gotten the idea that something you haven't tried might actually be good. Gee, what an amazing idea that certainly no one's ever thought of. Just, it's ridiculous. So there's a bug in my face. Go away, bug. And like I said, I'm not trying to say you guys can't dislike something. Of course you can dislike it. You can dislike what I'm saying right now if you really want to. But I'm just saying, when something hasn't even come out yet, it's a little unfair to judge it as harshly as people have. It's one thing to say, oh, well, I'm not sure if I like this decision they're going with. It's one thing to say that. But nah, people say the games are crappy. The games are horrible. The Game Freak's making such terrible decisions. That other companies are making such terrible decisions. And I've seen it a lot recently, like that mentality. Before something even comes out, it just gets like the boot. Like not just games. I've been seeing that kind of mentality. Okay, how do I get to this room again? Stairs. How do I get to this room again? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I went through like a water area, so maybe... maybe down here? I don't think so though. You walk in, you go here. I would say maybe this staircase right here. Okay, so I want to start going back down that way. Okay, but yeah, it's one thing to say, I don't know if I really like this decision they're going with, versus raging on something before it even comes out. Because no, that's not fair to the people who are working their butts off to deliver you this product. And people have been asking for Pokemon games on the Switch for a long time. Don't pretend like people haven't been doing that. And then when they finally come out, because they choose to make some different things, that's the other thing. Well, okay, actually, this video is getting pretty long, so I'm just gonna wrap up this point here. Here's the thing I don't understand. People complain all the time that, like, oh, the Pokemon games, they use the same formula every time, which I wouldn't personally know because I haven't played them yet. But, like, this is what I hear. They use the same formula a lot. People complain about that. They don't understand it. And then, yeah, they want something different. And then Pokemon decides to do something different, and then they complain that it's different. Like, what the freak? I don't understand that. You wanted something different, but then you complain that it's something different? I don't. Either way, though, I have to end this video here. So, thank you guys all so much. If you guys enjoyed this video as much as I have, then why not leave a like? Definitely subscribe so you won't miss the next video. I started doing some completely different intro. Also, be sure to ring that bell. And, like, okay, I'm like half zoning out. Ring the bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload. There we go. I think I'm like, okay, Pyra's like half listening for her family. And I kind of am too now. It is getting really late, and I feel bad that I'm not, like, done with this video yet. I need to end this here, though. So, thank you guys all so much for watching. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye.